Hi guys, this is Jeg. Here we are to see some things with this inverter. For those that they don't know, there is a thread just for this inverter at overunity.com under the title the Chinese Kappa Gen. Okay, a simple inverter circuit. When I first started to experiment with this device, my first purpose was to reach the results of the Chinese engineer first, after evaluating this device. It is very difficult. I still haven't managed to produce so much pressure at the output, working on those kilowatt loads like we saw at the video of the Chinese engineer. I have made some modifications here. Day after day I discover something else. Anyway, this is just a very quick report to see some things. The ZVTest driver, yoke transformer with a gap. I have to make a gap here because it saturates very badly. Output capacitors, output choke, common mode choke, the diodes. Back here is the coil itself. The two outer, the red coils are the input, the primaries, and the two middle coils, the output. As for a start, I will plug in here a 70 watt incandescent bulb to see how it performs, and at the same time we will watch the voltage across the load. The scale right now it's at 1000 because it is over 200 volts. Okay, let's do it. And then we have, of course, the input consumption, amps, in combination with 24 volts input from this inverter. The difference that I have with the Chinese is that I used an input choke. I couldn't do differently, guys, here. Without it, all my fuses trips. So I decided to go with a choke at the input of the ZVTest driver. And here we are. Let's start it. Okay, it's more than bright, right? We are at 229, very steady. Perhaps it's because I have paralleled at the output a series of TVS at 230 volts. Okay, let's connect one more incandescent bulb, same wattage, 70 watt. Alright. Okay, here we are. 158 volts. 157, 158. Something amps, 24 volts. I don't remember if I show you the current with just one bulb. Output. Okay. And the input is almost 7 amps. And now let's show you something very interesting. Let's change our load to this one. This is a 370 watt, as you see, 230 volts, 50 hertz load. I don't know why, guys, but it works. Even if my output is DC, I don't know what happens here. Perhaps the reason that it works is that my DC output oscillates between 0 and 400 volts at 110 kilohertz. I cannot find any other reason. Perhaps, I'm not sure, there is a bridge inside which rectifies the input and drives what? A DC motor? I don't know, guys. I have to open it to see how it works. I was surprised, but it works. Let's see it. Okay. Okay, something happens here, perhaps. Okay, let's pull out this capacitor. Crazy, huh? If you have any idea why that load works at the DC with ripple, deep ripple down to 0 volts, did you see here the voltage across the load? .164 volts at almost 8 amps. Okay, that's it for now, guys. If I see any other strange things here, I will make a report with a second video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.